The Arkansas Overland Route, TrailHawk Loop, a change from the Ouachitas and the Ozarks. When most folks think about overlanding in Arkansas, their minds go straight to the Ouachita Mountains or the Ozarks. Steep climbs, rocky trails, tight switchbacks, and high ridge lines dominate the image. And those places deserve every bit of their reputation. But head south, past the ridges, past the winding mountain pavement, and Arkansas opens up into something quieter, flatter, and far more subtle. This is South Arkansas Overlanding, and it offers a completely different experience. At the heart of it sits the Arkansas Overland Route, TrailHawk Loop, a long winding network of gravel roads, forest tracks, wildlife management areas, and river bottom routes that form one of the most unique overland experiences in the state. What is the TrailHawk Loop? The TrailHawk Loop is a large overland loop that makes up a major portion of the Arkansas Overland Route in South Arkansas. When viewed on a map, part of the loop forms a distinct outline of a hawk, which is where the TrailHawk name comes from. It's not a marketing gimmick. It's something you actually see when zoomed out on the mapping apps. This route was also mapped in a Jeep Cherokee TrailHawk. The loop runs roughly 400 to 430 miles depending on the connectors and side routes you choose. Unlike the tight and technical trails of the Ozarks, this route focuses on distance, isolation, scenery, and immersion rather than constant obstacle crawling. Most overlanders complete the trail loop in 3 to 5 days depending on pace. 3 days if you're moving steadily with minimal stops. 4 days for a comfortable pace with sightseeing and camping. 5 days if you want to explore side trails, rivers, and camp longer. The terrain, what to expect. This route is less about rock ledges and more about changing ground conditions. You'll encounter long stretches of gravel county roads, dirt forest roads through pine stands, lowland river bottom trails, wildlife refuge access roads, short paved connectors through small towns. During dry conditions, much of the route is accessible to all-wheel drive or capable SUVs. However, wet seasons change everything. Flooding and mud conditions. South Arkansas is low and flat in many areas. After heavy rain, some sections can become impassable due to flooding. River bottoms may hold water for days or weeks. Clay soil turns into deep, slick mud. When wet, 4x4 is strongly recommended and in some cases required. There are sections where even experienced drivers need to turn around and reroute. That unpredictability is part of what makes the TrailHawk Loop a true overland route rather than a casual scenic drive. A river runs through it, the Ouachita River. One of the highlights of the TrailHawk Loop is how often it intersects with or parallels the Ouachita River. In several sections, the route follows the river through bottomland forest, crosses near locks, dams, or boat ramps, opens up to wide views of slow-moving water and cypress trees. The Ouachita River gives this route its character. It's not fast or dynamic like mountain streams. It's broad, quiet, and reflective. Morning fog along the riverbanks is common, and wildlife sightings are frequent. Camping along the route. Camping is one of the TrailHawk Loop's biggest strengths. State parks, 3 along the route. There are 3 Arkansas state parks located along or directly adjacent to the route, offering developed campgrounds, bathrooms and showers, paved access, safe, reliable overnight stops. These parks make excellent start, midpoint, and finish camps, especially for newer overlanders or those traveling with families. Dispersed and primitive camping. Much of the TrailHawk Loop passes through wildlife management areas, national forest lands, wildlife refuge. In these areas, dispersed camping is allowed where posted and permitted. Many of these sites are primitive with no service, free to use, located along rivers, lakes, or forest roads. Some WMAs and forest areas require a free permit which can be found online through Arkansas Game and Fish or the appropriate land management agency. These permits are easy to obtain and help keep access open for everyone. Always check local rules before camping and follow leave no trace principles. Fuel, food, and resupply. Despite its remote feel, the TrailHawk Loop is never too far from civilization. Several small towns sit along the route offering fuel stations, local diners and cafes, grocery stores, auto parts, and supplies. This makes the loop ideal for mid-sized fuel tanks. Daily resupply if needed, lighter overland setups. You don't need to carry extreme amounts of fuel and water, but planning stops ahead of time is still smart, especially on weekends or holidays. Again, how long does it take? Most travelers should plan 3 to 5 days total, 4 to 8 hours of driving per day, depending on conditions. Wet weather, sightseeing, photography, and trail repairs can easily add time. This route rewards patience. Rushing through it misses the point. Why South Arkansas? Overlanding in South Arkansas is about space and silence. There are no tight switchbacks, no towering peaks, no constant rock crawling. Instead, you get long gravel roads stretching to the horizon, pine forests broken by river bottoms, wildlife refuges where traffic is light, campsites where the loudest sound is frogs and owls. It's a reset, a reminder that overlanding doesn't always mean technical difficulty. Sometimes it means distance, solitude, and time spent moving slowly through overlooked places. The final thoughts: the Arkansas Overland Route TrailHawk Loop offers something rare, a true overland experience outside the mountains. It's accessible but not easy, remote but not unreachable, peaceful but demanding when conditions change. If you're used to the Ouachitas and Ozarks, this route will feel different, and that's exactly why it's worth doing. South Arkansas doesn't shout for attention. It waits for those willing to explore it. I challenge you to check out South Arkansas, the Arkansas Overland Route TrailHawk Loop. Try a different type of overlanding in a different part of Arkansas. See the route on Onyx Off-Road. Do a search on Facebook group and find the Arkansas Overland Route TrailHawk Loop there with GPX files, and share your trip on the Arkansas Overland Route within the group. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you get out and explore this part of Arkansas. Let us know what you think about the route. It's different, it's fun, it's relaxing, and it can be challenging depending on weather. Thanks for watching again. Be sure to hit that subscribe button while you're here. We look forward to seeing your adventure on this Arkansas Overland Route TrailHawk Loop.